A Realm Reborn's ending. What a roller coaster of emotions. I wasn't ready for it. I am 100% enjoying Final Fantasy XIV. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the reaction video. It's a long one. Grab some drinks, some popcorn, do what you gotta do, and I'll see you around, gamers. What should be the end? Right? Thank you for coming, madame. Her Grace is most eager to speak with you. If you require a moment to compose yourself before the audience, you may have it. Or if you are ready, it will be my honor to escort you to Her Grace's chambers of forthwith. For proceedings, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Huh? All right, well, we're in for a long run here, chat. Let's see what happens. He's a precious little potato.
Enter.
Who should be protected at all times.
Your guest has arrived. Pray, come in and take your ease.
It's a nice little shindig.
'Tis well that the steps of faith held
Someone
against
tell
the
me
wall.
why I find her so attractive, bruh.
And
Something
what is
about
the city
her.
proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
You know, he looks exactly like Yuno from Black Clover.
An attack on
Now that I'm
Ishgard is
looking
an
at
attack
him,
on the realm. We stand together.
Tell me
or
I'm wrong.
fall divided.
Such noble words after the fact.
it's waifu number 3 right here.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of her grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any.
Oh, why
Honored
does he look
friends,
mad?
pray
Oh.
allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands.
Bro, his facial expression changed. I thought some shit was about to go down.
'Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Waifu number 1, waifu number 2. Yes, sir.
Very well.
Is Artemis?
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon. You wished a word, Yu Hase?
Hello? Oh shit, we drinking. Oh, we drinking.
You may go. Your Grace.
Oh, she about to get wasted. Let's go. Take it to the head, take it to the head, take it to the head, you little potato.
You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion.
Right.
I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy.
We knew that already.
You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence. But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate.
She still hasn't told
It is my
Raubon.
intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few.
Is she actually going to say this without telling Raubon? Like, is he
Yet,
going to find
that which
out
I propose
on the floor?
will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Reborn, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand. You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me?
Kinda have to.
I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express. Much of my dread for the coming days has been quieted.
Um?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Hey, yo, what the f— Did someone poison the precious potato? Hello?
Your Grace! Her Grace, the Sultana, is dead. Poison in her wine? You did this!
Oh, hell no! No shot they're about to pin this shit on me, bro.
Spare us your denials. I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance. I hereby accuse you of regicide. Men, arrest this viper.
Listen here, you little hot potato. How dare you call me a viper? I will literally put all three of you down in one foul swoop. Step off.
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
What the f— What the fuck is going on?
And what do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
They don't even know what's huh?
What is the meaning of this?
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
This little shit is the mastermind behind this. No shot he isn't.
Surprise attack.
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away.
Oh, they're in on it. He is paying them off.
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor. Come, Lucia.
Look at that little cynical smile. He's a little poisoned potato, man. What's about to happen to Thancred? Cat girl. Ruining my life.
Whatever is going on in there?
My man was just trying to spit game, and these dudes just...
the ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about?
Excuse me?
Ah, if you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts. You'd best come along with us.
Thancred's about to put them out, bro. Oh, yep.
You
Saw that smile.
invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals. Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
Oh, he's about to put them down, boy.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent? You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us, now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. As you lecture me on personal armies.
I want to punt this dude
As
so
for your
bad.
outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant. I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthus. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
Oh, he's about to find
You
out.
mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
No! No, this cannot be!
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity.
Oh, hell no. No shot we're taking the fall for this.
Bring in the prisoner!
You motherfucker. He's in on it too? He has to be.
This woman stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamu Namo and is suspected accessories to the crime. All members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
This is madness!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison her grace was found upon the assassin's person.
I forgot that we picked that up.
How very convenient.
You would speak of convenience? Who persuaded her grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
Bruh.
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield.
Dark gift.
Oh, yes. I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will.
I just want to punt this
And
dude
what
so
of your
bad.
cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend. I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands! Now that is truly ridiculous!
How do you even think of this stuff?
She cannot be dead.
Oh, Robon's about to go on a warpath.
Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
Wait, are they not accusing her?
Nanaimo. No!
I felt that. I actually felt that, bro. This game has a very good way of putting me in my feelings. When Moonbrita died, bruh. Dude.
Plainly, the Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you.
That's
it seems
messed
only
up.
right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
Please kill him.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
Whatever do you mean?
Look at that little... Oh, I want to...
I mean you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief. She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say her grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
I want to kick him so bad. I just want to run up and just...
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
Kill him! Oh my... Oh, he sliced that man, bro. Oh, my man is on a warpath.
Your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow syndicate members.
Oh, you're next, Lolorito. Relax.
You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
Oh, you're next.
You're next, you scheming bastard!
Did he just cut his arm off?
Oh, Reborn!
Seven hells!
Admiral, we must leave.
Ah!
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide. And arrest this traitor as well.
Bro, the old Dawn potatoes are not to be trusted. 100% not to be trusted.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin.
'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have. You are not the man you once were, Reborn. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile.
Don't tell me he dies or something.
She took the mad bull and cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter. Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana? It was me.
Oh. Kill him. Grab your other arm and slap him around with it if you have to, bro. Oh, shit. Nah, Reborn does not die here. You cannot die here, bro.
I never doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
Is he about to sacrifice himself? To hold him back while we run away?
Ah, there you are.
Thancred, where have you been?
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation. 'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
A 100%, boo-boo. 100%.
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share poor Nanamo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Where indeed, we
Oh,
may
that's right.
safely assume that our foe is thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
We can't go back to the Rising Stone. Because they sent people
Forgive
over there
me
to
for
watch it,
stating
right?
the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ulda. Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papa Shan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Nanamo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel. It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
Can we just can we beat them up before we go? Like, please? Or not. I mean, that's cool too. Oh, Ida? My girl.
The rest of you go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
Oh, let them know.
By yourself? I suppose I shall just have to join you.
My boy.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida and Papalimo. Name a better
Ida,
duo.
Papalimo!
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now! Find this tunnel of Thancred's.
Man, Papalimo better keep Ida alive, dog. I swear to God. If you let her die, bro.
Minfilia, we cannot linger.
Is Ida a pugilist or a monk? Because of her fighting style? She is, right? I'm not tripping. She is. Look at this little... Oh. Was she... She had to have been in on there. Oh, I thought she killed him?
Ah! Now look what you've done.
I can see her eyes for the first time. Ooh. Yeah, bro.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
My girl.
Nearing the end of my tether.
Come on, man.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
Someone's got to come to help him, right?
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Something's got to happen here, right? Right? Something's going to happen.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papalymo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last.
Did he just buff her?
Let them have it, Ida!
He did. Oh.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh, let them know, girl. Throw hands. Was that an LB? I think that was an LB. Bro, there's so much going on, man.
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
Oh.
This way! Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
Let me guess. Now it's time for Thancred and Y'shtola to stay behind.
You two, go on ahead.
Yep.
Thancred and I will deal with this.
What do you mean to do?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
My friends.
Leave us!
My God. I just got step on me vibes from her. Holy.
What is the plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being in tune with you for all eternity.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
Are they planning on not making it out of this? Chat, tell me. Tell me Ida and Papalamo, Thancred and Yestola make it out of this alive. My boy. Oh! Cut an arrow to the knee. 10 points if you know what that reference is from.
Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady!
'Tis done.
Forgive me, Mitra.
Who's Mitra? Wait, they're going to die here.
Farewell, Nymphelia.
It can't end like this for them, right?
Hydaelyn, she speaks to me. No. I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me.
Okay. Listen, everyone who's been staying
Please,
behind
you
is
must go
probably
on.
going to die.
You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm.
If Minfilia dies on me?
As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit. You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness. Tis the only way.
They're not even gonna show Minfilia fighting? Really? And I'm running. Who the fuck is, who's that? Is that Alpha Note's sister?
I am glad to see you
Oh, no.
safe, my friend.
It's actually him.
What of
I don't
the
know.
others?
I don't know why I thought, you know what, we're just gonna, you know, skip over what I just said.
Damn that man! Teleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
There will be ample time for soul-searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
Who is this? I don't trust potatoes right now. My fifis have been hurt thanks to the potatoes. That's the dude from when you start a Rome Reborn.
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway.
It's a whole riot going on.
Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard!
Dude, Minfilia and them cannot be dead. No shot. They always find a way to come back, right? And Raubon. Raubon's got to be alive as well, right? Right? Someone give me some comfort, man.
I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favor. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Ul'dah, and likely needed a helping hand getting away. Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were! Aye, and judging by them soldiers as were pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Ha! Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I had thought to look out for Alize, but 'twould appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
And who might you be, young sir?
Pippin Taropin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames.
Who is this? I can't believe it's not but a hair-looking guy.
I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Ul'dah.
This dude's giving me Fabio vibes.
Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified. The blame plainly lies with the Monitarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Aldin's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. 'Twas only as we were leaving Ul'dah that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
A friend?
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end, 'twas I who needed saving.
Them soldiers will keep searching for a while yet. Reckon we'll take the carriage back towards Ul'dah and get the lay of the land. Maybe provide a distraction if need be. You three wait here. Help will be along shortly. Stay strong, friends. The real fight's to come. Where are we? Alright, let's go. Just a man and his two chocobos. Central Thanalan. The most unassuming folk can prove to be our greatest allies. That fellow was but a passing merchant, yet he lent us aid without a moment's hesitation or any hint of concern for his own safety. Though I can well imagine how a man could feel inspired to risk all in your presence. Father spoke often of you, Mikasa, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not at all how I envisioned it. Master Alfino, you must not give in to despair. That would only play into our enemy's hands. So as long as you and Mikasa are free, we may still set things right. Forgive me, Marshal Tarpin, but Alphino, my boy. Sorry to keep you waiting. Who's that? Sid. I forgot about Sid. Pulling you out of the fire as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything, so Sid's the friend that's waiting for us here. Truly, then he is no merchant but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how do you intend to bear our friends to safety? I hid the Enterprise but a short distance away. All I need is a destination. We must find a place beyond the reach of both the Monetarist and the Crystal Braves. Karthus. Ishgard will not suffer the intrusion of foreign forces in their territory. That settles it with me, everyone. I guess we're gonna go live in Ishgard now? Not I fear. I must remain here. I dare not abandon Ul'dah to the Monetarist and their cronies. You may be certain that they will seek to defame you, both here and in other city-states, but know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. Frankly, I do not expect it to be much of a challenge. The small folk will not turn so easily on the Warrior of Light and her allies, no matter what the Monetarists claim. Marshal Tarpin, I know not what to say. Now that father would labor to believe, but enough talk. You must go. Master Alphino, your airship awaits. I'm still trying to register what just happened. Like, are the three of us the only thing left of the Scions? Up, there's no rest for the righteous. I'm guessing he's gonna go hide at the Enterprise while we go talk to Sir Amrik? Question mark? Right? We should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak with Lord Harshaphon. Mayhap he will know what to do. No, I don't want to go to Limsa Lominsa. Jesus Christ. Okay. Like, so much just happened. I'm still trying to, like, register what happened. Like, the Fifis are still there, chat. The Fifis are definitely still there. What the Master Alphino told me your tale, Mikasa. It warms my heart that you should turn to me before all others, and I shall endeavor to deserve your trust. We only turned here because the other city-states are probably gonna turn against us. Alas, the situation here has grown more complicated in your absence. It would be best if I explained in full. Before the dawn.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper. The Temple Knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the Gates of Judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies.
So I'm guessing this is the transition to
You are
Heaven's
more
Word.
than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The Falling Snows, or some such.
The Falling
All
Snows.
frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Fortom. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence.
My boy is down bad.
You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind. But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions. 'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
Does that mean that Minfilia and them are alive? Or are they, like, gone? Upon proceeding to the intercessory, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. All right, well, we're sitting through another long one, chat. Here we go. Listen, I will tell you this, the ending, I'm assuming this is like the very ending of Realm Reborn. It's Tataru, my precious potato. Oh, listen, this ending is, oh, fuck, bro. I'm so happy that you are. The precious potato is crying, chat. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. Crying. I tried contacting Minfilia and the others, but no one would respond. And then Crystal Braves, our own people, turned on us in the marketplace. Flamen told me to run, and so I did. I ran and I ran until my lungs burned and my feet ached, but I lost my way. And then, fortunately, I had observed some of the Braves behaving suspiciously beforehand. Who's this? Oh, is this Yagiri? It is! Ah yes, my mask. It was lost in the struggle. Pretty, isn't she? I don't know about that, but, you know, she ain't prettier than Mikasa, I'll tell you that much, Tataru. Anyway, after Yugiri found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and met up with Urange. I can never say his name right. Urange. When we told him what had happened, he used his magics to weave a glamour around the waking sands. From the outside, our old headquarters now looks like an abandoned storehouse. I forgot about Urange. The transformation didn't take long either. Apparently, Urange started making preparations after the Imperial attack, just in case the Empire ever chose to pay us another visit. Good thinking, eh? Sorry, where was I? Oh yes. So we waited there at the Waking Sands, hoping the others would come, but no one else did. My people are searching for the other Scions even as we speak, but we have met with no success as yet. I had hoped that you might be able to suggest further places to look. Ah, But you should know, the Rising Stones did not share the Waking Sands' good fortune. Only crystal braves await you there. Be there as it may, we yet have cause to hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, it is not impossible that the others could have not done so as well. I suck at reading. You may have been forsaken by men and women believed true. But rest assured that the people of Doma yet stand with you. We welcome this opportunity to repay our debts, and shall continue our efforts to locate the others and see the Scions restored to their rightful place of honor. Okay, Yugiri, I see you. On our side. Okay.
"'Tis all my doing. I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes. And look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves, and even the Scions themselves, as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm. But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve? Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. It was all but a means to feed my own vanity.
Yo, he is down
Only
bad.
when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Like, really bad.
Oh, Alfino.
You better have some strong whiskey in there, because he's... Okay, it's not.
So, Master Alfino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you? What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Alfino, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight.
She's so adorable, dude. Like...
Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
I really wish I can go into the Final Fantasy XIV universe and give her head pats. Don't cry. You're gonna make me cry. Stop. Stop.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon.
I've been saying his name right, the wrong.
Tis
this whole
true
time.
that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
So is that officially the end? Nope. Oh, that sounds not good. That was the end. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, bro. Don't show me pictures of Minfilia and her adoptive mother. Don't. Please don't do this to me. Chat, we need to talk, okay? We need to talk. I have questions. I have many questions. What is going on? Hello? Can someone please point me to the nearest therapist? Because I am in my fifis. Huh? This is how a Realm Reborn ends? Listen, if I was playing Realm Reborn when it first came out, or Final Fantasy XIV when it first came out, and this is how it ended, I'd be asking for so much more.